we should now be live. Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another Art Online Memory Defrag live stream. Of course, it's been a while since the last live stream that I actually was content on doing. At this point, it's pretty much me just focusing on schoolwork and just chilling out from streaming. But I'm guaranteeing that I'll be very much more active when it comes around to the summertime, at least. Which is gonna be sometime in May, probably during the first and second week of May. I should be completely back, and without having to worry about anything else, but that's still about a month away still. Like, to this month, pretty much, if I really want to say something, like, this is like the last major month before, if I'm correct, like, yeah, like, this will be the last major month before last few weeks until summer break. But still, that's still a decent amount of days to go, so I'm not guaranteeing anything, is the gist I'm trying to get at. Okay, aside from that, music today, like, Nightbot just doesn't seem to be working with me, so we're going to try to continue on with YouTube and something along with it. We'll see. We're gonna finish off the OST and then continue on from there. I don't know. We'll decide on it later. Aside from that, I think that's pretty much it. Except, of course, everything else that I want to do today. So let me get some music up for you guys. Let me do a few setting changes here. Okay, hopefully it's good enough for you guys. It's not too loud or too soft. Anyway, so yeah, just let me know if it's too loud or too soft for the music. Aside from that, let's go over Scout results. So, if you're on Discord, you probably already know my Scout results. But if you guys don't know, we're gonna go over them real quick. I decided to actually go for multiple banners, like step-up banners, because one, I actually kind of wanted Asuna. She's like the cutest out of all of them. Like, this is the first time where I would officially say that Asuna's really cute. Like, this is like my only time I would actually go for Asuna. And I'll talk about the scout results shortly. I might go for all the step-ups. We'll see. Anyway, aside from that, also, I can't remember her name now, but pretty much Metal Scout character, huge fan service. Might as well try to get her 6 stars. I doubt I'm gonna get Max Limit Breaker, especially depending on how much limit breaks I go for. But yeah, and this is one of those like Middle Scout characters that I would actually like to get, but I'm not gonna go too hard to Max Limit. Okay, because I think I did both. I don't think I took a picture of the first scout. But the normal banner that I did when it first came out, I got absolutely nothing. I think that's why I don't have a picture for it. But for today's rate up scout, I did decide to do it, and well, my luck finally came around. And all I gotta say is, for me, today, it's Asuna Day, supposedly. I don't know why, but for me, it's Asuna Day. Let me see if I can... There we go. So, of course, this was my scout result for today. Getting the 6-star Asuna, the one I actually wanted. And, of course, the first anniversary global Asuna as well, so pretty darn dope, especially for any... If I actually do the 4 clean events again, I would actually have these 2 lovely Asunas for any Asuna 4 clearing Shinobit Bob, if it ever comes around to that. Anyway, got out Asuna. I will say that I don't know if I really like this new mechanic. I'm 50-50 with it, and I guess it really determines, but depending upon how much damage you do, like, I will say this. It pretty much acts like a one, like, depending on how you do your SS3s. I don't know if you'd be able to frame lock all the time, but if you try to spam while charging up, yeah, you're only gonna get like 2 SS3s, and the boss or enemy will be back to its feet. So, with the double amount of damage, I guess it depends upon how much damage you do, and how far you're in the battle, how much HP it is. In my personal opinion, I don't think it's worth, like, these characters. I think the only reason why you could go for the banner is just for the ranking event, not for the new skill. I don't think the new skill is all that good, in my personal opinion. I mean, in other situations, it might be really good, but for ranking events wise, it's bad for ranking event, in my personal opinion. I can see how it could be OP, experiment, so I don't think changes for me. I don't know, to me personally, like, it doesn't really fit all that well with ranking events, especially if, depending upon how much double damage that is it really worth, is it really faster? I think in certain situations it isn't, even with the double amount of damage, but I guess it depends upon who you are, if you spend money into the game or not, and any other situations, and I guess it depends upon the boss as well. I haven't done the ranking event or the exchange event, so I don't know. It's gonna be one of those things that I would have to see. But in my personal opinion, I don't think it's worth trying to go for the new skill. Like, if you wanted to get this banner, because you want to, I would say yes, because the skill I don't think is that crazy to go for, in my personal opinion. But anyway, I went for it because I actually liked, for some reason, they did a really good job. They made actually Asuna really goddamn cute compared to everything else, and that doesn't usually happen with me. But I was like, I kind of want this Asuna, and I also want to get 6-star and maybe maximum break the Metal SAO character. I can't remember her name right now, but we'll see for that for another time. But anyway, change only good at the start, not in the middle. I could see that. I could see depending upon how they did it. Can't do this banner. Boss is annoying. Are you talking about the exchange event? I heard that the exchange event was stupid. From what I've heard, supposedly it was really stupid. Don't know about that, but if it's like the ranking event, maybe. I know it's a double battle, so we have a lot of farming to do. I don't think we're gonna actually get to the Fortune event, but we'll see. But anyway, this is just proof that I got Asuna. Now, I should actually check. I don't think it has. I don't think there's anything else with these characters. I think they're just like SS3 damage up when you charge. Like they're just like a normal 6-star anniversary character, but the chance to get double damage if you charge their SS3, which I don't personally like all that much. I feel like they should have gotten something else. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Did I do the exchange event? Maybe I did. Let me check. Anyway, the ranking event. Okay, well, just gotta remind myself, and whenever we get there, we'll see. We'll see depending upon how it goes. Maybe I didn't. Oh, okay, I did technically touch this. Okay, I was like, did I touch this? No, yeah, I did touch this. Anyway, there is so much to farm for. Okay, we just gotta switch teams. I don't like that it's mixed elements, because, like, unless they have it where the boss is weak to fire and earth, I don't know. We'll see when we get there, but. Okay, no. Well, there's no point in limit breaking. Like, the main reason why I went for it is just for our original artwork. Like, our last artwork, I'm not really... Like, the last artwork for these 3 characters are not that crazy for me, personally. I mean, I guess Alice. Alice's is, I think, the best out of all of them. But just a normal artwork for her. That's the main reason why I like this also. Anyway, let me change her equipment real quick. And hey, at least I have a fire dagger, so I mean that's one good thing. And so we'll do that. Also, I guess she is our second fire 6-star character. That is also something to know. It's kind of ironic. Like pretty much this month, well, I should say month, these past 2 weeks, I've been getting 6-star fire characters. So that's also one thing to note that I'm actually really happy for. And because Alice, I mean not Alice, Ava's here, we're gonna have to take that down for now. I'm gonna have to think of something to put in there. Did I have something to put in there? Maybe? Whatever Thok is. Oh, that's... Oh, because it's... You know, I'm gonna get that picture up. I'm gonna put it at the top. Just a sec, everyone. I'm gonna yank. I'm going to. I want to go to properties real quick. That's not there we go. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna do this for now. I have an upside down Thok. Anyway, spent over 1,000 memory diamonds on the rain banner and I got absolutely nothing. Got absolutely bullshit. Got 1 5-star Yuri, and that's in the Xenon. That's about it. So you get the Xenon. Just a second, everyone. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, spent over 1,000 diamonds. That's a lot. You got 5-star Yuri and the Xenon. Are you talking about like the Xenon from the banner or just some random 5-star Xenon? And if you got Xenon from the banner, I mean, I wouldn't be that angry. But if you're trying to go for rain and just rain, but instead getting Xenon, I mean, you didn't really get bad luck, I would say, but I could see where you're getting I got lucky one pull her. My whale guild members got so lucky on his scout and on this Freind. The one pull was so disgusting. Once it gets 76 stars in one pull, it's above 3. I mean, that's really decent. I don't think it's a step up, so that's really good luck. I don't know how his record was just got, but I gotta admit, that's really good luck. I don't know if that's money talking or not. I don't think it was, but because sometimes I don't get that luck with putting money into the game, so not bad luck at all. I would say really, really good luck. Okay, I'm gonna go and get these equipments on these gals and Ujio. Oh yeah, I mean, I should have said spoilers so we could talk about the last episode. Last 2 episodes, I should say. Because, I mean, I would have done something for, like, episode 23 of Season 3 for SAO MD, but then I saw, supposedly, that someone doesn't actually fully fitting. I won't say much at all. I won't even say what happens to that said person, or even how the end result was, but of course, I once probably stayed one more episode, and of course we kind of actually get the conclusion, pretty much, to the whole that arc in a way. But it's not over, obviously. I mean, it hinted out a lot in the very beginning of what was happening at the very end of episode 24. So that's all I'm gonna say about the end of episode 24. If you haven't watched yet, go ahead. Maybe one day when we're streaming, I'll probably talk about it on stream completely. All spoiler talk, but I'm not really gonna say much anymore unless that happens. Anyway, until then. Also, I could probably do this, you know, we got someone anyway, we'll do this in one time. Well, they have to take a long break, I mean, they got the anime done, but I feel like they wanted it to, like, wait a little bit. I don't know exactly the full reasoning. I'm trying to think about it myself. Like, my thought process, it could be, they just wanted to do it. They just wanted to make it, like, flow, I guess. Like, maybe just in case scenario that if something were to happen, they could fix some things so it's perfect. I'm not entirely too sure. I mean, they could have continued on through summertime.
Well, the one she's done the last 3 times is trying to talk Mom out of taking them to the vet. Trying to do a deal. The deal backfires on them. So she buys a book for Mom on how to make deals. And
okay.
Got her nose bent out of shape. She won't even let me sleep beside her.
Okay, I can fully agree that, like, this boss is actually kind of annoying, a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of the 11 characters, 9 was above 4-star on that poll on the Yuki banner. Not bad. The pick I sent before. This same guy pulling the water, dual blade. Okay, okay.
They're like $10 a bag, aren't they?
Oh yeah, I might as well talk about anime, because why not? Because, I mean, a lot of anime, I think, has kind of ended this week, pretty much, in a sense. Or last week, or probably this next week. Like, these 3 weeks is pretty much when the majority of the, winter, I should say, anime is is pretty much ending. So of course, I might as well first talk about the consensual quintuplets, because, I mean, this spoiler talk, like, I'm gonna be honest, they don't really show who actually, quote-unquote, ends up getting married. But I'm gonna be honest, like, how they did it, like, I was kind of like, they hinted at who it is. Like when we first last talked about it, like, a lot of people think it was Miku, but I thought Itsuki. And I'm not gonna lie, I think with all the hints, it's Itsuki. Like, 100% hands down Itsuki. Like, there are so many hints that they did. It's like, they tried to, like, cover it up at the very end, like, oh, all the girls were pretty much holding his hand. Get that bullshit out of here. I know who's actually the one. They hinted at it so much on that last episode that I don't believe any of the others did. Like, I know who it is. It's like, they would, like, if you really go down to the fine details, like, it's kind of obvious who actually ended up marrying him. And it's not Miku. I'm sorry for those Miku fans, but it ain't Miku.
The peanuts and the walnuts and all that is by itself across from the chips, or not the chips, the cracker section, I think. And the fruit, you know, canned fruit, that's I think that, because that's where the raisins are. Find the raisins. You'll find the banana chips with the raisins. Not to get what in the bread? No white?
Anyway, so I might as well go over why I think it's Itsuki. Like, they hinted at it so much. One of the things was they kind of showed at the ends that, like, technically, in a way, she was the only one that did hold his hand, even though at the very end they technically canon it was 5. But I feel like that was that was the last hint that it was gonna be her. Like, no joke, that was like the last hint. The one major hint that they said, I think during the last episode too, was like, out of all the 5 girls, only one of them called him by his first name. Everyone else called him Futaro. I can't remember what his last, the family name was called. Was tongue-tied there. But pretty much, like, at the very end, even at the wedding scene, like, and of course who it was Itsuki. And she pretty much did the same thing at the very end of the wedding scene, and that was like the best hint was that she even said at the very end. You could also argue that because whoever the girl was in the relationship would start doing that, but I think that was supposed to be the hint that it was Itsuki, because she was always the one that called him by his first name. She was always the one that did, and she even did it at the very end at the wedding scene, because I believe it's her to be anyway. And then, of course, the last one was, because I think when the sister was talking to him, or he was talking to someone else, I don't remember who, maybe someone else was talking, but pretty much, I think it was him saying it. I think it was, like, at the very last scene, where he was saying, like, you were the one that spent the most time with me. Who was the one that spent the most time knowing him? Itsuki. Like, there's so many hints to being Itsuki. Like, I knew it was going to be Itsuki at the very end. I don't know where the hype train from Miku was, but, like, I believed it to be Itsuki, and Itsuki happened. that ended, and that's my consensus of the anime. Tsuki was the one that did eventually marry Futaru, or whoever his first name was. Mob Psycho Season 2 ended. Really awesome. I mean, there's obviously going to be more. So I'm excited to see what ends up happening whenever Season 3 comes around. And I think there are others. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, I mean, I think did I talk about... I think I maybe talked a little bit about the time I got reincarnated as a slime, but that ended some time ago. I don't think there's really nothing much else to talk about that or even say about that. But really nice 14.5. Like the time I got reincarnated as a slime, really good anime. Especially even with like the 24.5 being like a recap. So the way they did it was awesome. I'm not gonna lie. It was really good. Like that was like the first time I actually found a recap episode that was like actually meant something, but at the same time it was a recap episode. So it was like it was conflicting because it was like an actual episode, but it wasn't at the same time. Anyway, aside from that, oh, I'm still doing Master. I should get the heck out of there. I just realized that. I was like, I'm still doing Master, even though I should be at Master Plus 1. I was like, wait, why is it so easy? Oh yeah, I'm not even doing Master Plus 1. Anyway, I'm trying to think of any other anime that's on my head that I've been watching and ended. I haven't actually watched the last episode of, I forgot what the name was, the Never Everland or something like that. I didn't finish that. I am probably mispronouncing or missaying its name. I could go to Crunchyroll right now. Still have to watch that last episode. Can't think of anything else that I knew that ended. I mean, like, SAO, I'm gonna talk about an actual, like, probably saying spoilers contained for whatever episode. Aside from that, nothing really else I could think of. Okay, The Promised Neverland, that's the anime I'm talking about. Anyway, aside from all of that, yeah, I guess it's pretty much just continuing the Shield Hero, the Rising of the Shield Hero. I'm really excited for that, for the next episode coming out tomorrow. And I think that's pretty much it. I need to watch episode 76 and 77 of the Black Clover. I need to continue on with Boogie Pop and others, but I've been pretty much lately I've been watching a lot of anime on Funimation. I mean, I could probably watch it somewhere else, but the reason why was since I'm using the old computer, it's prone to viruses and malware and just stuff messing with it, especially on the browser. So I was like, yeah, like Funimation is where I can actually get good anime, and it's not in Crunchyroll that I can watch and uncut, pretty much. The Rising of the Shield Hero, the Shield anime, I'm not excited. I've seen the manga already, so basically know what's happening. You're not excited? I mean, that doesn't bode too well, but we'll see when we get around to it. It seems like they're gonna go into summertime. So, like, I'm thinking 24, 25 episodes for Rising the Shield Hero, so we'll see how it goes. Unless you're just not excited because you already know, so, okay, in that sense, then I can see what you're getting at. Anyway, I guess now is pretty much spring anime. Well, for me, it would technically not be spring anime, but more or less summer anime, I guess, for us. funny? Whatever's happening here, I need to switch to someone else. Guys, what is happening here? Just spam till he's dead. There we go. Oh yeah, One Punch Man Season 2 is coming out for spring. There's a lot of actually anime that I'm actually like I kind of watched pretty much like these last few months. I've been watching a lot of anime, and like all like the anime I'm excited for spring is finally getting other seasons. For instance, One Punch Man, which one? ReZero, Maid Dragon. I think there were others I can't think of right now that are pretty much this spring are going to be the next seasons or later on. So I'm kind of excited. Like this upcoming session of anime, it's going to be lit. It's gonna be really, really exciting. So we'll see. Unless it's not exactly going to be spring for some of them. Like I think ReZero might be spring. I heard it was supposed to be spring when it's coming out for Season 3 or the start of Season 2. So we'll see with that. I think there's more that I'm excited about that I just can't think of right now. But like there's a decent amount of anime that are actually getting new seasons, and I'm actually excited for that. Pretty much, if it's not this spring, it's summer, which I don't think it's summer. I think it's gonna be spring. So we'll see how it is. We'll see where it ends up going. I think, One Punch Man Season 2 should be this spring, which is one of those animes I did watch, and I'm also excited for, so we'll just have to see. We'll have to see how everything goes and plays out. I think Crunchyroll actually brought out a list for all the anime. Might have to log in. I'm not watching Attack on Titan. Maybe it's one of those that maybe in the future I will look into, but it's one of those animes that I have not, and I probably could watch, but if I move it over here, will I get more options? Okay. I'll probably just search it up real quick. Anime list of spring 201. Huh. It's Isekai Quartet. What the heck? That's interesting. So if you guys don't know, it looks like a anime that's based off of other animes. That's basically based off the Isekai genre. Interesting. That's actually looks to be very interesting. April 10th. I might actually look into it. Because there's actually a lot of them that I'm actually kind of excited for. So a mysterious switch appeared one day. Upon pressing it, they were sent to a different alternative world. There are also characters from other alternative worlds gathered together. And that's the description of it. So I think it's going to be more or less comedy. Like, all of them are pop figureheads. Like, there's Overlord, there's, ReZero, what's that one anime called? I can't remember the name of it. Okay, I think it's technically called Konosubu or something like that, I don't think that's correct, but interesting. I might look into it and see just how it is, because it's probably comedy, parody, fantasy, so that might be interesting to watch. One Punch Man. Let me see. I know I've seen people talk about Diamond No Ace, second season, but I don't know. Maybe I'll look into it. Oh, there is one other anime that I'm thinking of right now, which is called How to Not Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon. That I know is getting a second season too, and I think it's coming out this spring or summer. So that's another anime. Moving through. Huh. That's weird. Okay, this is the TV. Okay, so it doesn't really show. Or maybe that is. They look at summer. They might not have all of them. Let me see. Because I know some of those animes. I think it might not be this year. It might be later on. So, because I know that one is getting a second season, but I don't know when. I'm excited for that. I don't see anything. All I know from just from what we already know for for the summer anime that I'm actually kind of interested in is Cobb Craft. Kind of interested in that, but that's supposedly starting during the summertime. So aside from that, I don't really see anything that I know of that I'm excited for. Wait, go back. Oh, something based off the Magical Index? Really? That's another anime that I've been watching on Funimation. That, I know there's a lot to that series. Like, I heard that there's a gun rail part to it. That, of course, is not with the Magical Index storyline. So I might look into that as well as this. It's called Kako no Accelerator, which I'm guessing is going to be based off Accelerator, which is a character from Magical Index. And thank you, Asuna Fundai. Yeah, I should probably bring someone who can heal. Thank you, game. I'm so not used to that. Ugh. This is actually gonna be annoying. The one time he does a parry is when I spam. Thank you, game. There we go. Oh, there it is. There's this season. Okay, yeah. So supposedly it's summer, or summer 2019, when the second season of How to Not Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon. So we'll see how that goes. Heroes. It looks like you're gonna get more party members too, so I'm excited for that. Just carefully looking over these, just to see if I'm missing anything. Or Summer Retry, I know it's based off the Recreator, or is that? No. I think that's from the Demon Lord. It's like another isekai, so. But I've heard about that. Like, I think a lot of people are excited for that, or interested in that, just to see how it plays. I think that's pretty much it. I don't know. I'm looking through them all. I don't see anything worth talking about except those several animes I did. Okay. Well, let's continue on. That's fine. Rank 42. I was like, something doesn't seem right. Oh, 4th season of Boku no Hero Academia, or My Hero Academia is in fall. Interesting. So, My Hero Academia is the second later half of the season for season 3 of SAO MD. Okay, yeah, I mean, I know SEO, but okay. Interesting. So the 10th, 2019. Okay. Nothing really too crazy else to talk about. Just some info for the time I got recredited as Slime story. Okay, that's the manga, but nothing really else to talk about. Okay, there's probably more that they don't have there, but some things to talk about. Okay. It's kind of annoying that that parry's not going through. Maybe I'm a bit too slow on it. I kind of wanted to hold it. Oh, okay. Okay, that one attack is a bit annoying. Probably could switch to Tails Aoife just for the heals. Cause I'm already feeling the damage. Let's give a different list. A better list. Yeah, this actually does give a better list because I know Bakugan. An animated Bakugan, a retelling, or remake, or whatever you like to say of that, is coming back. With new characters and character changes? Interesting. I'm gonna have to check that out just to see how different it is compared to what it was originally. Because I can already tell some differences, like the main bad guy is a guy instead of a girl by the looks of it. So I'm really, really, really curious on the changes of that. Might actually look into that and watch it. Oh, Beyblade? It's been a long time since I've seen anything with Beyblade on it. Okay. Anything else? Oh, Rascal. Oh, know. It's been a long time since I've seen anything with that. I'm guessing I don't know when that was announced. So I did watch Rascal Does Not Dream of Buddy Girls or Girls in Buddy Suit or something like that. I don't remember the exact naming of the anime. But it looks like there's actually going to be a movie over it, or a continuing of it, so I'm actually kind of interested to see how that is. I might actually look into it and watch it. I think it's like Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai or something. I think that's technically the name of it. I don't know. A weird name, but like based off what actually happens in the anime, I'm not really surprised by the name. Oof. I'll actually look into that. So yeah, I don't know if there's, I don't think there's anything else with it, just that, I guess it's gonna be a movie of it. I'm really interested to see what ends up happening. Oh god. That's gonna be one interesting anime. Just reading from it. Oh boy. When your dreams become reality is all I gotta say. Oh, what the heck? I actually got hit there. And there we go. Oh my god. If you guys are wondering what I'm talking about, I'm just reading the descriptions, kind of like, oh goodness gracious, this poor dude. But it's called Nobunaga Sensei no Senzuma, which it's pretty much like someone like, you know, just look it up. I mean, you could also just go to like Anime Planet and in the like the 2019 spring like this. I'm gonna just see how the heck that plays out, because holy shit, I'm not gonna talk about it on stream, but I would advise to look it out, because just from already looking at it, like the comedy is probably gonna be like stupid, and like like for me it'd be, I'll probably end up watching it just because of what ends up happening, or may end up happening. Anyway, just looking through these new animes while we're farming here. Might look into Gonjo no Magmel. I've seen a little bit of Fruit Basket on Control. Okay, that's interesting title. I'm kind of curious on what they mean. I mean interesting description. I should say, not title. Okay, just, you know, getting flown all over the place. This is why I hate double baggers sometimes, because they... Come on, you're leaving someone with a bow in an awkward position to parry. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna have to write these animes down so I don't forget. Because I'm probably gonna end up forgetting some of these animes. So I'll do that right now. Oh, we're still farming. So I'm probably gonna end up farming. I mean, I want to farm the 12k and just go to the ranking event, but at the same time, I want to farm more. Let's continue. The fact that SS3 speed is actually really fast for having a speed up, I mean a charge to it. That so I can remember. Did I see anything else? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna have to remind myself to keep checking chat just to see. Okay. Continue on. Looks like we're gonna have to change the OST. You know, actually having her at the start might be a good option. Hello? Game? The fuck? Okay, this is getting stupid. There we go, you shit. Shit. Yeah, that's what I wanted you to do. Jump like a stupid bunny rabbit. So much easier to actually use a different character than like a bow. Especially for parrying purposes. I have no idea what we're into for OST purposes, so... I have a feeling it's, well, Diamond and Pearl OST. Let me check real quick. Yes it is, okay. You know what, we might as well, for now. I might as well, you know, you're not thinking about it now. I might as well grab the 6 sorceries just so I can farm points for the ranking event. Get a decent amount of that done. So if I'm still needing to do stuff for SAO MD, I can do the rest of the exchange event, do the ranking event without farming the points, and then going on from there. This boss is hitboxes, man. Should have hooked that down. I've heard this one. I heard this one people talk about it. Kenja no Mago? I think that's the name, yeah. Reincarnation and time travel? Okay. That's actually, I think it'd be an interesting anime. There's Isekai Quartet. There's one anime I don't recognize from that, so we'll see. Weird seeing Ujo with the lightsaber. Technically a photon sword if you really want to be specific. That and when I find the blah 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 blah, when the actual headphone cords are in the way. Take it. That Barry? Hello? Game? Interesting. Alright, we'll look into that and see. Okay. Okay. And then let me check real quick. Still nothing crazy happening. Okay. And okay. Interesting. That's actually interesting. 7 seats. So, holy cow. So anime that might take interest to you. It's a lot of anime. So, okay, so let me go over the anime. Because I won't go over too much, but like, these are the animes that I might look into, see, and then go on from there. So, why the hell are you teacher? Why are you here, teacher? My bad. We never learn. Senuri Girl. Nobunaga Sensei no Asuma. Kinja no Mogo. Isekai Quartet. Fruits Baskets. Shou Kado Girl 1/6. Oi-chan Can't Study. Bakugan Battle Planets. And 7 Seeds. So, these are the animes that are appearing in spring 2019. I'm gonna look into them and see. We'll see how those turn out. Can you get my head focused here? Because we've been doing horribly. That you're supposed to dash. Just spam and kill. Only 18%. Okay, well, that's not good. I was not actually expecting it to go that fast. By now, we should still be at like above 30%. That ain't happening. You know what, we might as well make this the last one. And do some Ringgit event stuff off screen. I'm not gonna do all of it, like I'm probably gonna go up to maybe Master, maybe not Master, we'll see. But my main goal is just to farm the points. And then of course, probably next stream, whatever, we have another stream. If the ranking event and the exchange event are still going, then I'll probably finish the exchange event and then gonna do the actual ranking event on stream and then go on from there. So let's see how this turns out. And just from experience, I probably should have Asuna at the very beginning, but I don't know. Like the whole charge feature, I'm still iffy with it. Like, I don't know. I really don't know, if I'm gonna be honest. Also, I may end up just going for all 4 raid ups, if I'm gonna be honest. Which also thinking, the next raid up should be maybe on the 4th. Not bad at all. Shit.
Aren't those good?
Way too early. And way too fast.
There's the only banana chips I could find. I was like, they had to be sweetened. I was like, God damn it, so then they got. And then I thought I'd be smart and read it. Because it says sweetened. I'm gonna put these ones be good.
Get out of there. Thank you, Sinon.
I got everything but what was on my list. Except that. I was supposed to get bacon. Fucking eat it!
Okay, well that's going to be it for today's live stream. So if you guys did enjoy today's live stream, make sure to leave a like and subscribe / follow. In the description below is Discord, so do please go check it out. So my plans, pretty much farm the points for the ranking event, get up to probably master in the ranking events. Probably do the rest, pretty much Master Plus 1 and Master Plus 2 on stream. Try to do the ranked event. That's going to be after, of course. Probably when I finish the exchange event, I'm going to go for the Historic Series and farm points. But that's kind of the plan. Banner-wise, I'm thinking of doing all the step-ups. Just to also go for dupes. I'll see, though. I have like 530 diamonds, so I can do it. But I might wait. I don't know. I'm debating if I want to wait or not. But aside from all of that, I think that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go and have a nice day, everyone. Peace.